name is Felicia Cartana. I'm from grade 8A. Today I will be starting to tell you about mental health awareness. When the sun first rose over the big city on a Monday morning, Mia sat by her window and watched the busy street below her small apartment in New York City. She could hear the sounds of car horns, people chattering, and people hurrying to work. They all looked and sounded like they had a purpose in life, except for her. As the cold air brushed against her skin from the air conditioner, she felt more lonely. She realized, with the world outside, she felt like she was stuck in a place where she couldn't escape. Her room was filled with unfinished drawings, paintings, books, and notes hanging on the wall. It was miserable. She lived in a life that was miserable. At school, as the bell rang loudly, she carried the weights of heavy homework, stress, and silent worries. Even her calendar was still on the previous month, showing that time had moved on quickly without her. As the days passed, she tried to socialize more. Whenever she smiled at others, she hoped for a smile back. But in reality, barely anyone even acknowledged her. She tried to participate in schoolworks, school activities, but people often ignored or dismissed her ideas. She even put the effort to send them texts on what should they do, but only a few replied back. Every time she faced rejection, her heart sank a little deeper, her spirit dimmed away, and her courage spilled. As time went on, she felt like there was no purpose in her life. She felt like she was unworthy. And everything seems to fade away. The posters on the school walls seem to fade away. The laughter of the students in the school seems to be just a background noise. And even the smell of the freshly baked bread from her favorite bakery around the corner didn't excite her anymore. At night, she often lay down and stared at the ceiling, thinking, how did everything messed up? Do I even have a chance to express my feelings? She wanted to cry, but even her tears couldn't flow down her face. It felt like it was stuck deep in her heart and she couldn't express it. She began to lose hope in her life. She felt depressed. But one rainy afternoon, she was at school finishing up a project. She met a guy named Jordan, a quiet boy who usually sits in the back of the classroom. As the raindrops taps against the glass of the window softly, Mia and Jordan worked side by side. They bonded a connection. They realized they had a lot of similarities. They often felt ignored, dismissed, but they could understand each other. They expressed their feelings, and Mia finally found someone that could understand her. Time goes by. When the sun starts to set, Mia went home with her heart thinking, I found someone that could understand me. And she felt like she finally had a purpose in life and they could help each other to grow into a better person. The smell of the wet grass filled her nose. She thought, could be better. It felt like the wall she had built so high from the day she was forgotten was broken immediately. She went home feeling happy that someone understood her and that she could help someone to feel appreciated. That's what God has teaches us. He taught us to trust Him. That someday, what we deserve, we will receive. Mia went home happily. And I couldn't express how much happiness I have for her since she finally conquered her mental health problem. She finally understood that God is always there for us and have been making a plan for us our whole entire life. We just need to put faith on God. That's it from me. And the moral of the story is put trust and your faith on God. And if you have mental health awareness, find someone that could help you with it. Do not keep it on the bottom of your heart, because then no one would know and no one can help you, and it can turn out into something worse. That's it from me. Thank you, everyone. Bye.